Monitor your minutes, control your results. That's what life is all about. That's what success is about. That's what getting it in is all about. That's what getting it on is all about. That's what just do it from Nike is all about. That's what all of the great phrases that we hear that are motivational, inspirational, and affirmational that confirms that which we already believe in, all have in common is that they push you towards the mindset of simply going after, going on a journey, starting that journey, taking the first step so you can have the next one revealed in front of you, and being in a position where you can just control your results by simply controlling your actions and staying aware of that which you do the most. That's what we're going to talk about today here, and I got a few tips for you on how to monitor your minutes by controlling your results itself. And let's go ahead and get started with it here. And micro planning is a must. Okay, with micro planning, that is the cornerstone of our message with you about find your gift and your best life will find you, is that you have to micro plan everything down. You have to become incredibly anal and obsessive and passionate and overwhelmed with excitement of making your dreams happen. Be completely and utterly uncompromising about it. There's no negotiating. There's no bridge to cross for a safety zone. There's no plan B, because plan A is the plan. It is the best plan. It is the only plan that we're going to work with. If it doesn't work, we're going to modify it, and we're going to create some more steps within the steps that we just followed. Okay? We're not going to start over each and every time that we feel like this particular path didn't work for us. We're going to simply sway over and merge over to the next lane, keep on down that straight path of our journey, and get to the result of simply finding our gift so that our best life can be revealed and we can begin to attract more of that which we want with such effortless effort. And that's where it comes from, is micro planning. You have to create steps within the steps within the steps. Okay, that's what we do. And just to kind of give you a brief example of it, of what I do on a daily basis, is that, say for instance with this video, as we prepare to get it set up, I prepare the lesson, I prepare the cue cards, the bullet points that are going to be talked about. Then I write them, I write them on a notepad. So I have a master list of notepads about this yay high, maybe a memoir one day that I may sell for you guys to really see the journey of where I started to where I am at that point. And we write these steps down on a notepad. Then we go ahead and write the steps down on a cue card. We then write some small points of reference for me to talk about on each of these points, so that we can stay on cue, we can stay on point. I won't go so far into a tangent and kind of push you guys to click away, and we can just get right to the meat of what the lesson is about, how to do it, how to monitor your minutes, how to control your results. That's the only subject matter that we need to discuss and deal with, and we have reference points to do that. Then within those reference points, I decide what I'm going to wear. I decide, I also put down there if I'm going to record it in the morning, if I'm going to record it in the afternoon, just depending on the flow of things. I also do a small meditation method, or do a meditation session where I simply kind of just relax. I observe myself giving the video and illustrating the video to you guys in an effort to already show my mind that it is possible, so we can go ahead and beat out any type of procrastination type monologue talks that we give ourselves throughout the day, and we just show ourselves this can be done, this is easy, this is nothing, this is effortless. So therefore, let's go ahead and just knock it out so we can be ready for the next video. We can go ahead and get 100,000 views with this or more, or up to 1 million, but we'll go with 100,000 first. and we can go ahead and get more subscribers, maybe a few thousand just off of this one video. These are all my expectations, and all of this is written down as we're micro-planning each and everything that we want to obtain within that result itself. You want to write down your goals as if they are already completed and done. What that does is it creates repetition within, it creates a phantom repetition for your mind to hold on to as a reference point, so that when you start speaking into the camera, or you're speaking out into your audience, or whatever that you're doing that involves your gift, it becomes a very second nature habit. It becomes a second practice, a do-over, if you will, because you've already done it in your head. Now it's time to do it for real, but for your mind, this is take number 2, regardless if it's physical or if it's mental that you're going through. And that's what helps you to beat procrastination. It helps you to beat anxiety. It gets you past that little hump of uncertainty, which is a pain that we allow ourselves to experience. We don't know what's going to happen, so therefore why do it? It allows you to get past all of those moments in time by simply creating a dramatization in your mind where you're the audience of yourself going through the steps, okay? Because you have to see it in order to believe it. Not if you believe it, you can see it. It's the other way around. And that's what we've been told wrong for so long in our lives. If you see it, then you can believe it. And you do that with your thoughts. You do that with meditation. You do that with micro-planning. That's how you get to your results. Now, the next step, and it almost sounds like there's no reason for the rest of this, right? But we got a few more steps here to go. And the next one is having unwavered self-awareness. Now, what that simply means is just staying actively, mentally, and emotionally active at all times of you at least working on your passion, working with your gift, so that it can show, the love can show through the work that you do. I'm reminded of a recipe of chocolate chip cookies that my grandma used to make as a kid, and they seem simple. You know, when we really saw what the ingredients were, she wrote them down in a book, and before she had passed years ago, and when she wrote them down in the book, we saw them and we tried to mimic them because we just wanted to feel close to her again by making something that she had done so well. You know, that was her gift, was, you know, bringing love, was taking care of her family and bringing love to whomever she touched. That was her gift. She was our Mother Teresa. And the cookies were good. They're dude. Like, we could sell them, but they didn't really put us in a spirit of love that we didn't realize was the secret ingredient that our grandmother had the entire time. And we tried it over again and again, but then we just kind of let it go and just let the memory of what she did and how she made us feel, not only with the cookies, but just with a cooking period, how it just brought us together. It made us all feel warm inside. It made us feel like the holiday that we were celebrating was the most perfect holiday at that time, no matter what it was, or even if it was a Sunday dinner after church or something like that. It just made us all feel like we were so lucky. We were so wealthy with the love that was given, that she exuded in all of us, and we just all portrayed it all onto each other. But that's what we miss the most about her. And that's what you have to do with this unwavering self-awareness about your skill set, about your gift, because your gift will only show when you get yourself to that level of anticipation and of hard work and of focus and of persistence. You have to break through these barriers of procrastination, fear, uncertainty, and just kind of, overthinking things to see what may happen, what can happen. No, you control your own future, so therefore, go out there and get it. Start taking the first step. Get your brain into problem-solving mode by getting involved into the process itself. And you get involved and you stay involved by staying focused and aware of that which you're doing. Don't make it an arbitrary thing like you're going to your 9 to 5, the job that just kind of takes care of itself just for you to make ends meet. No, this is your life. This is your new life. This is your God-given life that you're working towards. So it deserves much more of you than what you give to that other company that pays you check to check, that makes you feel like you're making a difference, but in reality you just really just surviving. Okay, don't just survive, thrive in life with your gift. Okay, focus on it. The next step is expected results for your focus. When you're focusing, when you're in that meditation mode of observing and spectating and being an audience member of your own thought process and of your own expected results, seeing it and finishing the day before it starts, you have to already push through the entire process and create an expected result. That's not to say it's going to be 100% correct. It could be more, it could be a little bit less. But nonetheless, create enough certainty within yourself to say, this could happen because of me doing this, this, and this. Make your steps that you micro-plan, make them make sense. Make them make sense by giving them a picture. Illustrate them in your mind, put some audio in your head, and really have a dialogue of everything that's going on, and put yourself in the framework of this moment happening right now for you the way that you expect it to. Otherwise, you kind of just, stumbling and just kind of going with the motions of things. And when you do that, it does create all of those bag of nasty tricks that I did tell you about earlier. Procrastination, uncertainty, fear, lack of focus, and just distractions all over the place, and just not being aware of that which you also, that which you also desire the most, which is finding your gift to attract the best life that you're looking for. So have a result in your mind, play the thought process all the way through, and already work it out before you start working it out. Okay? Next step here is say no to non-priorities. It's just that simple. You're not being mean, you're not being a dick, you're not being a jerk, you're not being an a-hole about things with people. You just love yourself too much to allow other people that you care about to distract you from that which doesn't matter to you. Okay, you may have, this individual may have the best business idea this side of the Mississippi, or they may have an emergency that just really needs the attention of you because you've done this before, you've accomplished this before, so I just need you to help me just get through this. No, you need me to help you. You need me to help be in your position to finish that which you are passionate about, not me. And that's where you have to say thanks but no thanks. Thank you for the compliments that I am this individual that can make things happen, but I'm going to have to say no to that process. I'm going to have to say no to it right now because I have something more important to do that's going to yield a greater effect. And just like I said before in my other videos, I cannot be charitable if I am not profitable. And profitable doesn't mean making money. It just means getting results from that which you meditated on, you have focused on, you have emotional investments in, and that one thing that really keeps you getting out of bed each morning. Because it's not your job. Let's just get that out. It's not your job. Okay? And sometimes it's not even your family or your kids or whatever. It's that one thing that you know is going to happen in time, that when it happens, you're going to be wealthier, financially wealthier beyond your wildest dreams. You're going to make up for the years of hard work with the further years of just serenity and peace and happiness that you desire. But you have to learn right now in this moment to say no to that which doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter. So just let it go. Just let it go. Let it flow. Let them figure it out. Make them better, by making them figure it out themselves. You're still helping them in that aspect because everything is positive based on our perception of it. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad for taking care of you first. I cannot help you if I cannot take care of myself. It makes no sense to give you $20 and I end up in a hole that you was just in. Now I gotta go ask someone for $20. So that same concept comes into place each and every time that someone asks you for help on a certain project or something that they could do themselves if they just get out of their own way, stop being lazy, find their own resourcefulness from within, and just allow you to be you, for you, okay? But sometimes we have to push them in that direction so that we can prioritize ourselves on that which matters the most, all right? And the last step here is, which also is in combination with say no to priorities, be selfish. That's it. Just like I'm standing right here in this video in front of you, this is how you need to see yourself when you're going out there for your goals and you're on that journey. You're going to have help along the way, but this circle is your domain. This is your protection space so that you can build yourself to be ready for the rest of the world, for your family, for your co-workers, for your business partners, for the bankers you're going to be dealing with, for the investors you're going to be dealing with, for the fans and customers that you're going to be dealing with. This is your zone, your domain, to be introverted and extroverted in so that you can create a balance so that you can be the best version of yourself. Do everything in moderation and nothing in excess, and therefore you will accomplish that which you desire the most within yourself that was already God given to you. This is another great video brought to you by Mills Life and Business Consulting. Nick Billions presenting it for you, and as always, I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Hit that subscribe button below if you've not already done so. If this is your first time visiting the video, whether it's from somewhere else in social media or on YouTube or wherever, I thank you for how you found me, and I hope that more of these videos finds you and helps you and guides you to finding yourself, your true self, so that you can get out there and make the world better in your own image. Also, hit that notification button so you can always know when we're placing up new videos. We do them daily and weekly as well. Our community is growing, as you can see, from our subscribers, from the views that we have, and also from our Facebook page as well. And we just want you to be a part of it. It costs nothing to join, and yet it gives you everything and value when you do join as well. And as always, before we sign off, remember, find your gift and your best life will find you. Nick Billions signing off. I'll talk to you soon.